Maidens, please. I'm trying to do my work today. Leave me alone type shit.
Cast your spells.
Yeah. Please. Nah, for real though. You know I need no introduction, right? Y'all know me, huh? Y'all know the name. Y'all know the game. All the way from the ethereal out to the mortal plane, baby. It's Triple M. Now I know what you're saying. Money Mage Mellow. What could your rich ass want with another tower? You already have 6. And to that hating ass adventurer I say, shut the fuck up when level 20s is talking. I'm trying to give back to your kingdom with its very own, one-of-a-kind, state-of-the-art amusement park.
Whoa!
My friends, imagine, if you will, walking up to a seemingly normal wizard tower. But once you open the doors, you step through to a pocket dimension full of nothing but sunshine and rainbows, and right there, smack dab in the middle of all that warm beauty, is a shining, shimmering theme park known as Gelatinous World. That's right, a theme park built inside of a titanic, primordial, ancient gelatinous cube. Now I know what you're thinking. That sounds dangerous. Don't worry. It's completely under stasis, courtesy of you, boy. Now here's the kicker. The park consistently reforms. The cube's digestive system replaces and reshapes each attractions, meaning every single visit is unique. Create endless memories with some of our signature rides. The Ooze Coaster. Move at Mach 1 speeds through the digestive system of the gelatinous cube. Stay cool at the Slime Splash Rapids. A water ride where a raft drifts through a river of diluted cube slime. And the rafts are enchanted so they never dissolve. Most of the time. Dungeon Drop. A free fall ride where you plummet down the digestive tube of the gelatinous cube. For the kids, a cube zoo, an exotic exhibit of rare puddings, slimes, and oozes. This includes rainbow slimes, memory oozes, and a petting zoo with mini gelatinous cubes that clean your hands as you visit. Carnival games like Whack-A-Pseudopod, Slime Skee Ball, and Cube Toss. Now after all the fun is said and done, you take your family, come on down to the Core Plaza, and there you enjoy the gelatinous cube's nucleus that dances with magical lights imitating fireworks. Boom! Gelatinous World. Before you cast your vote, I want you to ask yourself, do you need a court wizard who's gonna just dabble in necromancy and make skeletons dance all over the town? No. Do you need a cleric who's gonna play with the stars, bringing down asteroids just to get drunk off his own ego? No. Do you need a paladin who's just breaking oaths? No! No! You need a court wizard who's gonna bring back the fun, who's gonna bring back the memories, the smiles. You need to vote for Money Mage Mellow. I will be your court wizard today.
This message has been approved by Money Mage Mellow, the Coven, and the Council of Fresh Haven. Money Mage Mellow is not responsible for any lost limbs or items while visiting the park. If you lost any money while you were visiting the park, you're sure as fuck not getting it back, so don't even ask. Money Mage Mellow has preserved the right to use vicious mockery if your fit is weak and finger of death if you're disrupting the peace.
Hello, citizens of Daggerford. My name is Archmagus Azul. It's nice to meet you, but it's even better to meet me. Today, I have been nominated by the Duchess of Daggerford to potentially become your town wizard and win a fully funded wizard tower. So, in order to convince you all why I should be elected, I prepared one of my favorite lectures from my wizard college. And if I were to be elected, I would convert the wizard tower into a wizard college and provide all the citizens with education for the low price of 10,000 gold. Sorry, I had something in my throat there. But without any further ado, allow me to present to y'all Fireball, and why it is the only spell you ever need. Now, I know what you're thinking. Archmage Azim, Fireball, it's a good spell. It's a great spell, but the only spell I ever need? Isn't Fireball an offensive spell? And that is where you are wrong, my friend, because Fireball is not an offensive spell. Fireball is a persuasive spell. Now, its most common use is persuading your enemies to fucking die. Excuse my F. But
can you say that?
Many more
I guess he's half elf.
applications of Fireball if you just use a little bit of imagination. Allow me to present the many uses of Fireball. Exhibit A. You save the prince from the lich, most likely using Fireball, of course, and you go to the king, and he's ecstatic. It's like, oh my god, you saved my son. Let me reward you. But uh-oh, The king only wants to pay you 1,000 gold for rescuing the sun. 1,000 gold? That's an insult. I don't get up for less than 10,000 gold. 1,000 gold? What are you? Now, normally, I would get mad, right? But we have Fireball. And you know what that means? We can simply threaten to blow the prince's shit smooth off if the king doesn't pay us. And look, just like that, we made our bounty. Fireball is such a versatile spell. It can't be stopped. Oh, but wait. Archmage's Azim, you might be thinking. Aren't there creatures that are immune to Fireball? Like red dragons and devil princes? And yes, unfortunately, there are some creatures in the world who are immune to Fireball. But you know who isn't immune to Fireball? That's right. They're infant children. Famously, devil prince children and dragon babies do not gain fire resistance until level 10. Take their children and threaten them for gold. I am telling you right now, there is not a single problem that Fireball cannot solve. And in fact, I have prepared some use cases for you to apply today. For example, the town guard wants to arrest you. What do? Fireball. Your landlord wants to evict you from your wizard tower. What do? Fireball. The dwarfins are laughing at you because your hat is stupid. What do? Fireball. The drowned princess rejects you after 4 years of marriage. What do? Fireball. You beat the dwarfin burning allegations! What do? Fireball!
Tell me why I received the scroll via messenger, Raven, that I'm supposed to make the case to the nobility of Daggerford as to why I should be the recipient of a fully funded wizard tower within city limits. Let me make one thing clear. I'm not talking to the nobility here today. I'm speaking directly to the people of Daggerford. Are you tired of interdimensional portals opening over the town square and swallowing your merchant stands whole, dumping out eldritch horrors beyond human comprehension? If the answer to either of those questions is yes, then there is no question that I'm the one for the job. A wizard tower is a misnomer. I'm building a sanctuary for all spellcasters and spellcasters to be. Mages of many faces, feats, and backgrounds all are welcome. We need less orb pondering in this world and more dimension door kicking. We need less pompous scroll sniffers that are going to sit on their pointy hats all day and more people about that action. A vote for me is a vote for a wizard tower for all, a sanctuary for all that are into knowledge sharing and communal luxury. Thank you.
Whatever. Oh, get this. I just received a raven from the Duchess of Daggerford, and she is inviting me over to some wizarding competition conference that's going on. But get this. The winner of said wizarding competition gets a free, fully funded wizard tower. That's nuts. Now, understand this. I couldn't give two rote shits about a wizard tower. I've got real estate in the hells. This means nothing to me. But it would be really, really funny if I won a wizard tower, because that means a wizard doesn't win a wizard tower. But two, this is the really enticing part. Archmage's Azim, Money Mage Mello, Rhonda's the Green Mage, and myself are going to be at the same place at the same time. I shouldn't have to spell it out for you. That ensures calamity and chaos. Truly, mass destruction of which the realm has not seen in several eons. It's going to be great. Here's the thing, though. Okay, all three of them have made their messages out to the people of the realm, to the citizens of Daggerford, talking about well wishes and promises and propositions and things that they'll bring to the town to uplift and improve their lives. I'm not going to do any of that shit. I don't care. I don't care about their lives. But I do vehemently care about chaos. That means a lot to me. And I'm so certain that there's going to be chaos in Daggerford in a few days. Okay, and to add to that chaos, I'm gonna help you guys out if you're having trouble deciding on who of these fine folk you want to vote for this wizarding competition. Now, also, to level set, I'm not just a paladin, I'm a padlock, multi-class and a warlock. I sling a spell or two, but here's the second part. Okay, and I'll break it down candidate by candidate for you, make it a little bit easier, all right? Okay, candidate number 1, Archmage's Azim, with seemingly no motive, regularly torches dwarfinages. Okay. Candidate number 2, Rondez the Green Mage. He is the most salacious Elistraean worshiper I have seen in several centuries. Okay. Candidate number 3, Money Mage Mello. There's a timeline where Mello actually becomes a... You know what? I won't get into that one. It gets bad. It gets bad, all right? And lastly, you have myself, who's never done anything wrong in his entire life. So I think the choice is kind of easy. Anyways, we'll see you in a few days, and you can watch the chaos and calamity unfold in Daggerford, and I'll leave you to your own devices. Ta-ta.
Daggerford welcomes you to the start of our luminous future. The words greet you in a deep blue banner high above the city's main gate. Sparkling script catches the light of the lazily lowering sun as the city rushes to embody this glorious proclamation. The ambitious little sister of Waterdeep has set its sights on becoming another jewel in the crown of the Sword Coast. Thus, has held a festival disguised as a wizarding convention. This once quaint stopover town has come alive with lights, displays, and attractions. Its small market square now bustling with visitors far and wide, eager to catch the parade of magic makers, hoping to garner the attention of the Duchess. Her prize, the promise to empty her castle coffers towards the building of a wizard's tower in their honor. So, as the light paints the magnificent ducal castle in long shadows, the fight for the future begins. So I'm going to start with Oathbreaker Carrie in our soft initiative. If you can go over what your character is doing in this moment during this convention. Like after all the speeches have run through.
So I'm imagining we're like in some kind of like grand hall where these speeches are partaking.
It's actually outdoors. Let me change up the map so that you guys can see the layout of where you are.
Exciting.
If you will look to the right-hand side, there is a floating stage that all wizards or all folks are able to give their speech in.
This is sick. Dang. Okay, that's what's up. With this kind of layout, and I'm assuming these are like benches over here.
Yeah, those are stands.
Would have taken a seat towards the back, just chilling, kind of kicked up, feet up. If there's someone sitting in front of me, I don't care. Still, the feet are just kicked up, high on like on their shoulder. They're just like, yo, what the, and just kind of nodding off, like he's an elf. He trances, he doesn't sleep, but it's just like taking a nap. Just kind of getting lulled by all the wizards that have been speaking, and just kind of, yeah, that was good.
Are you going to put your bid in for the tower?
Yes.
Because you were personally invited as well.
Yeah, you will. If there's like a process to go up to put the bid in, he would go about that.
Anyone who received a scroll can present said scroll to the Duchess and announce your plan. The only two who have not made an announcement that we have video evidence of is you and Rondez. So I would be happy to hear what you have planned and how you want to win that Wizard's Tower.
So would I be going up to the Duchess and like handing this?
Yeah, you present the scroll and then you take the stage.
So he'll kind of saunter up to the Duchess, give like a courtesy bow, hand the scroll over, walk up to the stage. Good people of Daggerford, I am the Oathbreaker. Now, please do not be alarmed. It is just a nickname. I've come to put my bid in for this convention. I'm not a wizard. I'm going to be candid with you. I'm not a wizard. I don't respect wizards. Some wizards I don't respect. There are like maybe two that I might. That's besides the point. There's a wizard tower that is up for grabs here, and I think it would be a great prize, certainly. And I will be honest with you,
I don't really want it that much, but I do want to participate in this just to see how things pan out. He'll look to the Duchess like, I'm just here for shits and giggles, and if you vote for me, there might be something wrong with you, but go ahead, do what you want. I don't care. And I'll just get off the stage and walk off.
That's lovely. And I'm going to take this time to read the description I have of our Duchess. She holds the earth in her form. Her skin is clay molded to the voluptuous figure that it was evident even beneath the many layers of her extravagant blue gown. Her eyes, the mahogany of aged trees, framed by her round features, give her a gentle grace. Her hair held the gentle shade of trees give on hot days. The rich browns laced with white, woven into long braids that run down her back. That is the Duchess.
So she's a baddie, basically.
She's a baddie.
She's a baddie. Got it. Okay, got it.
She giggles at your proclamation. Behind her stands a figure in dark steel armor, sculpted dark steel armor. I can speak words. I promise you I can. A figure in dark steel armor, sculpted over a clearly athletic frame. There are layers of wispy gray chiffon peeking through the layers that sway in the breeze with the slightest movement. A helmet over the head, swept in almost a hawk-like design with only small slits that allow the eyes to peek out. It is this figure that leans over to the Duchess and whispers something in her ear before she stands up and points to Rondas. Rondas, have you made your proclamation before the people yet?
Thank you, Duchess. I'd be happy to do so just now. So I understand that today I've been asked to make the case to Daggerford nobility as to why I should be the recipient of this fully funded wizard tower, but instead I choose to speak directly to the people. I'm looking to build a space that we can all share. I'm looking to build a space to meet the demand of revitalizing this city, building this city up, and I think that we can do that with the people, in coordination with the people. Unlike some of my competitors here who already own wizard towers that, are exclusive areas, exclusive zones, this is going to be a sanctuary, a refuge for all spellcasters and spellcasters to be. And this is what I mean when I say that far too many mages become complacent. It can be very comfortable to sit and ponder your orb all day, sat atop in the top floor of your wizard tower, sat on top of your own pointy wizard hat. But I think that what we need here in Daggerford is a shelter of communal luxury. I think that we need to go beyond the binds of a tome. So to me, a wizard tower is a misnomer. We're building stalwarts. I want this place to create spellcraft savants, not pompous scroll sniffers. So a vote for me is a vote for a space that we can all share and all grow and learn from. Thank you.
And with that speech, the crowd in shock and awe of all the revelry and all the offers that are taking whisper and murmur among themselves. The Duchess stands, having all the announcements gone through, and she gazes upon all of you. Well, this is a grand day. We have offers of entertainment, of knowledge, of community, of fun, of shits and giggles. I could think of no better way to look forward to the future of Daggerford. But before we do that, I do want to say one, and before she can even finish the sentence, something shifts. The sun, the sun shudders. Light sputters into nothingness as the golden sunset leeches of color. A stagnant sense of wrongness grips the revelry. The city holds its breath till your very heartbeat thunders in your ears. Thump thump, thump thump, thump thump. A malicious miasma washes over the patrons, stealing the scent of sweet cakes and festival fare to replace it with rot and putrid meat. The verdant leaves of the garden hedges turn to brambles, wispy willows hanging over mirrored ponds are overtaken by gnarled wood over mired bogs, the pristine castle becoming shattered ruins, not falling away, just waking into this existence. Dum dum, dum dum. All at once, the world shifted to an unrecognizable hellscape between the shallow heartbeats and bated breaths. A chorus of screams rang out instantly from the north, then the west, cries in the south, joined by the budding symphony of chaos in the air, and took on the all too familiar tang of blood. Roll for initiative.
What the fuck just happened? Mello's looking around like, Rondez, you did this to the sun? This you?
I wish I could say this is my work, but it looks like we're about to have a lot of work to do. Oh, I got 18.
I rolled a
You
5.
called them scroll sniffers?
Yeah. I don't. We gotta get back to that later. Okay.
I mean, y'all can duke it out. I just thought it was
And
funny.
what's wrong with pondering the orb?
That's what I'm saying. That's a classic pastime.
I mean,
Look.
I wouldn't let somebody talk to me like that. You know, for me personally, if someone called me a scroll sniffer,
Hell just rose through the soil beneath our feet. Can we do this later? Like,
Okay, so.
what's wrong with hell?
And with that, the enemy goes first. But first, I'm going to go over these rules. And Azim, if I can get you to roll Arcana to see how much you know.
Oh, absolutely.
So, Rondez, I'm going to go off that 17. I'm going to give you the best advantage. From what you know of the Shadowfell is very much like the Feywild, built a lot upon emotion and emotionality. The creatures that are shambling towards you, one of them have deep, heavyset eyes, tear-stained skin, the lines that come down from their eyes. It just looks like they've been crying for eons. It is what most people have called a sorrow sworn. It is called a lonely sorrow sworn, and its shambling movements definitely belie its humongous, overbearing form. For Carrie, I'm going to go off that 17 for you as well. With the way that you guys traverse the plains, apparently, the other creatures that are in the vicinity, there is one that is long and lanky. Instead of arms and hands, it has just a collection of just piercing limbs that come off of its form. It is known as a lost sorrow sworn, and even being in the vicinity of these two creatures is giving a weight to your very soul of loss, foreboding. And Azim, with your 29, you felt the magic when it switched. You could feel the heaviness in the air. This is no longer a portion of the mortal plane that you are standing in. This is the Shadowfell.
Yo, Ron, is this you? You need to.
I got nothing to do with this one. This is not my work. I did not expect to find myself back in the Shadowfell.
I don't know, man. I gave a pretty compelling speech, and I think you're jealous of me, and you just want to, ruin my chances. I don't really appreciate that, Rondez.
It seems like overkill. I could embarrass you in many other ways, I think.
So, with that, the loneliness is going to start first. If you will notice, I do have folks in the crowd. The folks are going to have HP as well. Their HP goes to 0. That entire token leaves. So, lonely, I'm going to have this guy shamble towards the stands. He's going to take a minute to come up there. This guy is going to shamble. I'm going to guess that is Rondez right there. And he is going to... Ooh. He is going to attack. He has a harpoon arm. He gets an attack with the harpoon arm. It's going to be 7 to hit plus 7. Let me roll them dice. That's an 18. Does an 18 hit Rondez?
You muted Rondez.
18 hits.
18 hits. Let's roll that damage. That's 4d8 plus 3. That's 16 damage. Okay.
Caught me off guard with that one.
Yeah.
I'll draw first blood. That's fine. I'll have my blood drawn first. That's fine.
This one's Oathbreaker Carry and Mellow. I'm going to put you with the rest of the folk. As soon as I get this fucking thing to work, there you go. Okay. Carry, Oathbreaker. Gonna go ahead and swing at you. And it is... Oop, did it roll? Yes, it did. That is a minuscule 10 to hit. Does that hit, Carrie?
No,
Okay.
no.
So unlike Rondez, who has this harpoon basically thrust into the side, cutting into his extravagant cloak, Carrie, you managed to sidestep this attack, having watched just one of your people kind of get run through. I'm going to move some more closer because it's an attack, guys, because they're shambling in different directions. There are some that are coming up towards the Duchess. And while I do that, let's go to the next person in the turn. That would be you, Azim.
Okay. All right. So Archmagus, in his perhaps lapse of judgment, forgot to have his mage armor on him. So that's why I'm going to cast mage armor first things first.
Okay. Sounds good.
Gonna put my AC up there. And then afterwards with my movement, I think I'd like to position myself up onto the stands over here. So I'll start moving myself along.
Sounds good.
I think just right around here, so I get a little bit more high ground. I think I have my turn with that.
Okay. Not going to do anything else.
No. I got the action.
Okay.
I no bonus action cast right now, so I'm chilling.
Gotcha. Okay, sounds good. Oathbreaker Carry, you are next.
If I could flavor that dodge,
imagine, go for it. I love flavor. We all
imagine,
here.
I imagine he didn't take his blades out yet, so when he dodged the attack and saw Rondez get hit, he just kind of like a weave, looks at Rondez. Yeah, that's crazy. Pulls out the blades, flourishes them. On a 16, would I be able to discern if these creatures are undead or something else?
On a 16.
No, 16 history for context.
Gotcha. They are not undead.
Okay.
Shame. Okay. So I'm gonna just start cutting at the gentleman in front of me.
Sounds like a plan.
So let me go ahead and roll to hit with this scimitar. All right, it's the first one. Dude, that's a 9. That's embarrassing. That's a 9 hit?
9 does not hit. So what happens is you swing with your scimitar and the thing just kind of stumbles back after not hitting you. And it's just kind of a misconnection there.
I'm gonna, as like the blade's going across and missing, I'm gonna turn the wrist and try again and swing
Let's
on
go
like an
for it.
outer slash.
Let's
for
go
the
for it.
second
That outer
attack.
slash hits.
Whew. Okay. Sorry, I'm looking at so many tabs. Make sure I got my ducks in a row. Okay, 17. All right. So let me get a. You know what? Let me roll slashing first. I'll roll slashing.
Roll that slashing damage.
So I'll be 6 slashing for that
Okay.
strike, and then do I want to put a smite on it? Do I want to? No, I'll save it. I'll save it. I'll use a bonus action to put us to swing.
Okay.
The offhand scimitar.
Okay. Go for it.
Here we go. Where's that at?
So that's 6 slashing.
So to hit, looking at a 22.
Awesome.
And then that'll be 10 slashing. So 16 slashing damage total.
Okay, so Carrie comes in out the gate, that pally pal mentality, already cutting into his first little beastie. Does that end your turn? Are you going to move or?
I think I'll look around to see who has gone into the crowd. Just be like, yo,
Hey, somebody got to keep him safe.
how are you keeping them safe by being in the crowd?
Look, where's the best place to protect them is right next to them. That's common knowledge.
First you show up naked, then you dip off into a crowd of civilians. I just really don't know what to do with this wizard.
I would look at Ron and be like, where's the Duchess?
The
That's a
Duchess
good
is
question.
on the. If you look across from the stage, there is a kind of like a I have the word, a gazebo, where she is standing with the armored individual.
Okay, so the Duchess is guarded.
Kind of. She's also surrounded, so.
Okay. All right, we'll make our way up there. We should make our way up there once we clear this area up a little bit. Hopefully we don't have to split.
Yeah, so with that, I'll move myself like on the other side of this cretin, and then I'll end my turn.
Okay, so a quick sidestep and a spin, and you are on the other side, ready to dodge and dash into more danger. Okay, up next is Rondez.
Oh, Ron, is it still muted?
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'd like to drop this is another enemy here to the right. We got 3 in front of us. I think what I would like to do is move up this way a little bit. I know I'll be triggering an opportunity attack.
Yes.
Rather than that, I'm just gonna Spirit Guardians. I'm gonna just do the cleric thing. We're going straight for it.
Okay. Where are you dropping Spirit Guardians? If you want to do the drawing tool, and that would just draw a little circle around where you're putting it.
Yeah, so this will be an emanation around my body. It'll follow me where I go.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast this at level 4, so upcast this a little bit. I'll drop it in chat right now because it's gonna catch someone in it right away. I think it happens on their turn though.
Gotcha.
Let me flip around you. Let me see. 15-foot radius.
Yep.
I would like Carrie to be unaffected by it. Of course, their speed's gonna be halved. When the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn, okay, so anyone in that range will have to potentially be hit by this.
What is the saving throw?
Saving throw for my Spirit Guardians. Wisdom
Doesn't
saving
matter.
throw.
Doesn't
Wisdom
matter. They
saving
rolled
throw.
a 5. I don't think
Ah.
that's going to beat your spell save DC.
That's right. It will not.
Good. So they're going to go ahead and take that. Ooh. Math man, do the thing, because we got the 5,
19
8,
damage. We got 19 damage. Ignore the thunder.
Okay,
That only
ignore the
happens on
thunder.
my
Okay.
physical attacks.
Then
That's right.
19 damage on that one right here. And the one that and to the
Monstrosity in front of
Yep.
Carrie.
yeah. So what do your spirit guardians look like?
So the green mage kind of waves his hands upwards like this, like he's opening portals, these 5 or 6 small portals around his feet, and from the ground you see these like celestial looking hounds raised from the ground. And they circle around me and attack my enemies and guard my allies alike.
Ooh. Awesome. Does that end your turn?
That's it for me.
Also, what's your turn ended? I just want to say, check the orb real quick. Ponded orb.
So with that, Mello, it is now officially your turn. What you got for me? You might have to get yourself on mute.
Let me unmute. So,
Thank you.
Mello, after he's done taking pictures on his orb of the Shadowfell, he puts his orb down, looks over to Carrie. We cast haste on Carrie, and I am a graviturgy wizard. So can I? It says it's second level. Oh, never mind. That says an action. I think I'll start with casting haste on Carrie. Yeah, why not?
Okay, so we're going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that places you up closer to the Duchess. You can already see some of these lost, lonely individuals climbing and clambering up this raised gazebo space that what was once adorned with a litany of flowers and vines is now something that is ravaged with brambles. With the end of your turn, that starts the beginning of the lost turn. Let me see. I can't move that any further. Okay. So I'm going to worry about moving the superfluous ones off. Most of the lost are too far to do any damage. So all of their turn is going to be used on movement. And we will go ahead and while these things are shambling towards the other patrons, the other folks, and you, we're gonna move this one towards you. It is going to be the Lonely's turn. So we're bookmarking with our enemies. This one's on the other side of the lake. How do you get over there? Okay. The Lonely, and since most of the Lonely, there's one that's going to clamber up towards you, Azim, because you looked lonely. You looked lonely, and you look like you need a hug. So
I got plenty of friends.
you got plenty of friends. You look okay, but it's going to use sorrowful embrace so it's going to reach out with the harpoon arm, and it's going to kind of stab at you, if you will. That is a 7. Does a 7 hit?
Oh, no, yeah, 7 does not hit.
Okay. Oh, excuse me. That's not a 7. That's a 7 plus 6. Still does not hit. That's a 12. That's like a 13. You're good. You're good. You're good. So it reaches out to try and hug you, Azim, with that harpoon arm. Does not get that in.
And I think as the Archmagus would he'll like be like, whoa. And he's gonna just do a quick incantation, kind of opens like a little circle below where the harpoon arm would be, and like kind of skeletal hand pushes out the way.
So, as another trait of the sorrowful, and this is something everybody's going to have to roll because almost everybody, with the exception of Mellow, is within 5 feet of a sorrowful. They have Psychic Leech. At the start of each of the Sorrowful's turns, each creature within 5 feet must succeed on a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
Wait, so I'm good?
Yeah, you're the only one that does not have to do it yet.
Wait, actually, could you run that back one more time? My video ninja just went crazy for a second.
Understandable. At the start of each of the Sorrowful's turn, each creature within 5 feet must succeed on a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw or take 3d6 psychic damage.
Oh no.
So let's get those rolls in. Rondez. Ooh.
Rhonda, you have a +5 to your saving throw from my aura protection.
Oh, that is
nice.
right. That is right, because Pally Pals.
What's up, twin? Okay. Front line shit, baby. Like,
Ooh, 27. Let's go.
Luckily, all our friends passed. Let's roll for the audience, shall we? And you in the audience get to participate too. Tell me how you're feeling with a 2 on your wisdom saving throw. Let's see how much damage the audience takes today.
Oh, the kingdom is getting hit? Oh, shit.
Yes. Those of you
Melo
in
looks
the
like
audience,
that.
this
Ooh.
3d6 is for you. You take 11 points of damage.
And does anyone die in the audience?
There are a few people who do go down. They're not dead. They're not dead. What happens to them is, as this essence of loneliness and shock. Remember when you had your first breakup, or that first girl, that first rejection hit you, and it cut you so deep. There's so much mourning, so much loss.
oh, thanks.
I studied the orb for days after that. God.
Yeah.
That's the feeling that hits each and every one of them. So some folks are down. Some folks, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. So
Wow.
I feel that. Yo, Melo, remember Amelia from Conjuring class, man?
I remember that bitch, but she was for the kingdom. So
I could save her.
No, you couldn't, brother. No, you couldn't. There was no saving throw that could help her.
See, we didn't have these problems at Strixhaven. Y'all must have been in one of them community universities.
Wow, we got a private school. We got a private school over here.
No. This is public, baby. You just couldn't make it in, and that's okay.
You know what? While y'all was over there getting y'all privileged learning, I was over here at the lunch tables every morning whooping ass. Why do you think I'm multi-classing in the month? Man, let's hold on. we got people dying. It's people dying.
Azim, what are you doing as several people around you have dropped to tears, crying out for lost loved ones, that sense of loneliness and aching overcoming their physical forms?
The Archmagus is gonna have a little bit of a disappointed face on not being able to use corpses for his purposes.
Wait, do we lose him?
He gonna look at it and be like, all right, anyway, and he gonna cast a classic fireball. And let's see here. I don't want. I try not to hit him. Would this hit that last lonely here, but not the audience at this point?
How about this? I roll for the audience.
Yeah.
We will roll a dexterity if they can get above a 11, because I'm going to suspect you are going to at least say, hey, everybody back up.
Right. Yeah, as I
If they can get above an 11, it misses the audience. If they don't,
It doesn't seem like it's in Azim's character.
yeah, I care enough to tell him, not enough to not cast it where I want to cast it for maximum damage.
Then go ahead and cast that dexterity saving throws for the lost and the lonely in the areas what you're aiming for, correct?
Yep.
So I'm going to do the lonely. Not
Not even civilians will stop this man from casting Fireball.
Yeah, no, my spell save DC 20 with this arcane grimoire.
Gotcha. So that's 16 on the lonely in the area does not work. Ooh, and that 10 on the 8 on the lost.
Okay.
Does not work. So they take how much damage, Azim?
That's gonna be 30 fire damage.
30. That is amazing.
Yeah. So Archmagus go like, hey, yo, back up and touch that fireball, kind of. in a baseball.
Mello's like, ew, fireball.
Green Mage just looks over at Carrie like, hey, he did the thing. He
Now,
did
audience
the thing.
members, if I can get at least one of you guys in chat to say roll with advantage, I will roll with advantage. So some of the audience may dodge. Can I get just one person in chat to say roll? You can't do that, sir. You are sitting right here with me. That's cheating. There we go. Reese, thank you. Okay.
Love you, Reese.
So we're going to roll 2d20s. That first one's a 6. That next one's a 19. So yes, the audience hearing Azim and knowing of his reputation, several people, the crowd shifts forward away from what is now a fireball. And I'm going to see if I can freehand just some fire. Yeah, fire. Ooh. So that area is on fire now. Yeah, right next to the wood steps. That's going to be wonderful. Does that end your turn?
Do I want to Misty Step? I don't want to be next. Nah. I'd rather hit me. I'll end my turn here.
Okay. Up next, Carrie.
Oh man. After getting hastened, he's gonna look to Mello and just be like, that's one of the wizards I respect. And then for the first action, I'm gonna shoot over a fireball. Let me make sure I like ping this in the right area. I'm gonna shoot it over here. Oops, I didn't do it. There it is, like over here. So like I want to try to get those 4 creatures over there in that fireball.
Ooh, Tomasi, you're unmuted.
Mm-hmm.
One of those creatures is Mellow.
Oh,
the one that looks like
token?
It's in like the little cloak.
Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah. Okay, for sure.
That one is Mellow.
Okay, got you.
Hey, you got counter spell. He good. Do it.
Yeah, let's reposition that just a
little bit. Just a little bit.
We'll try to get it over. Yeah, that feels.
That'll work.
Let's do that. Yeah, I'll do it over there.
Okay.
So yeah, let me go ahead and cast that, and they just need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah. Yep. Dexterity save. What is your spell save DC?
My spell save DC is, sorry, as I'm trying to find it. I hope it's high. That'd be nice. Please be high. Why am I not?
Spells tab.
In your spells tab, click your spell casting ability as well.
Tripping.
Yeah, it won't appear until you click the spell casting ability at the top
Your
middle.
spell save DC is 18.
Thank you.
Nice.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. So with that spell save DC, and I've already rolled for the Lost and the Lonely. The Lonely has passed with a nat 20 on the die. But the Lost most definitely didn't. So let's go ahead and roll that damage.
Okay, that'll be 8d6 fire damage. So let me go ahead and hit all these dice. Let me go 2d8s. That's a 4. I should have hit
There we
2.
go.
So that's 9 damage on top of that. So 15 to him.
Okay.
I'm gonna move towards the direction of Melos. Maybe like we'll do like 15 feet ahead. I'll take on the attack opportunity.
Okay. He's going to swing, batter, swing, batter, and he misses. So
Love that. Love that. So move up here, and then that same dude I just swung at, I'ma just unload 3 Eldritch Blasts at this man. Or thing.
okay.
So let me roll the hit with those.
That's a hit.
That's an 18 for the first one. So I'm gonna this is 3 beams. I will just roll for each beam, and then I'll roll damage. Does that
Sounds good.
work out? Cool. All right, 13 for
That's
the
a
second.
miss.
20 for the third. Is that natural? Is that
Roll an extra d20 because that 13, I want to make sure it doesn't hit the audience behind it.
You're so right. That is so true. There are people over there. That's 24. That's cool.
That
is hard now, ain't it?
So go ahead and roll damage on all of those. Only 2 will go to the creature.
I forgot about the people. That's so crazy.
Damn!
Participation awards for all.
So first beam is 10 damage.
Yep.
Second beam is 7. Third one is 5.
I'm going to say that third one is going to go to the audience to save
That's
the
what's
audience just a little bit. Damn.
Frozen Oathbreaker and
Whoa, but maybe they should get out the way. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
You know, these people gotta have a
Hey,
better
listen,
survival instinct.
I see a fireball coming. I move. They see the fireball coming.
Now, why should I miss out on the next Oathbreaker concert just for that?
So, to your what would be your left side, Azim? Are you facing toward the audience or toward the back of the thing?
I'd be facing towards where I just threw that fireball, so right
Gotcha.
where the lonely. Yeah.
So to your right side, several of the folks get kind of blasted backwards by Oathbreaker Carrie's thing. One of the people takes like what did your Eldritch Blast look like?
It looked like a crackling of like green and purple energy guided by like a black bolt that just directs straight towards the target.
Does the bolt exist after you throw
it? When it hits something, it kind of like fissures out like a mist and then dissipates.
Okay, so somebody gets hit directly with that bolt, but they lift up their shirt and it's like, I got it! This card is an autograph.
I'll look back and be like, well done. Well done. Way to live.
So,
and I'll end my turn there.
That ends your turn. Okay, Rondez. A few.
The lonely. I want to cast lightning bolt at 4th level on the lonely. That is a natural 20.
Okay, a nat 20 on that.
Love that.
What is the damage on that bolt?
At 4th level, that is 9d6. So
roll them out.
I will do just that.
And while you are doing that roll, I'm going to go ahead and resolve these perception checks from everybody. Azim, the fire is blazing a little bright for you to notice any changes. Not to mention, you're in the swirl and sway of the crowd right now. So you're not really registering this. But for Carrie and Rondez, who got a 22 and a 24, things are starting to flicker. The lights are like trying to come back on. The castle is trying to repair itself. It seems like you may be coming out of this. Whatever this is, it may be starting to fade.
That's a 31 damage.
31 for the damage. Okay, I can go ahead and put that in. Do you want to go past it towards the Duchess?
Not if it gives it an opportunity to attack.
You can go around him. You have enough movement.
Okay, then I'll go around to get to the Duchess.
So you're on the pedestal on the dais with the Duchess.
Nice.
And does that end your turn? Or are you going to talk to the Duchess?
That ends for me. I kind of just like after the lightning bolt, I'm kind of just trying to like struggle up there. So I'm just now like seeing her. I don't really have
Gotcha. The armored person next to the Duchess, being that you're so close, you do recognize that it is a female frame. They are swatting to keep some of the lonely and the lost off of the pedestal. And let me roll. So since this is the last of your turn, and before the lost get an opportunity to attack, just as quickly and as suddenly as everything has happened, there is a blink, and everything returns to normal. The lost, the lonely, the blood splatters remained on the ground. The people who are hurt or suffering and that feeling, that pang of loneliness still lingers in the air here. But everything else is as it was. And we're going to get out of initiative. And with that, go to break. And while we are on break, go ahead and have your vote ready, because when we come back, I will have everybody in chat go ahead and put in who you are voting for to win that Wizard's Tower. So remember who revved you up the most. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't. That's the wrong. We're going on break, folks. Bye!
vote for me, baby. Gelatinous world.
And we are live. Hello and welcome back. Is everybody guys feeling okay? I know you guys have gone through a rough time and you just needed that little bit of time to reconnect and recollect yourselves. We're getting back into the fun. Actually, hubby, do you remember that stipulation I had when we first started making these scenes, that if they throw at least 2 fireballs, that would change the scene behind them? There we go. That works. Okay. The amount of times I've studied you guys.
Look, oh my god,
That's not fair.
No, that's insane.
That'd be like getting that at a warrior for swinging his sword. That's what
I'm saying.
this is your work. What do y'all expect?
Who's mad?
Like,
Who's mad? I am merely adjusting the scene to accommodate your preferences.
And didn't I tell y'all, Fireball is so overrated? Look at us now.
Oh my god! Look,
not-
lightning bolt's where it's at. Okay, a circle hits more people, like statistically speaking.
So
Yeah, I'm gonna leave the math to you.
as we come back in, we have already the Shadowfell influence that has overtaken the keep is gone. The blood splatters from the conflict and the downed civilians being the only evidence that anything ever happened, besides the massive amount of fire that seems to be spreading. So the Duchess is overwhelmed and overcome, hiding behind her chair because she does not fight. That is not her duty. And behind the armored individual who was keeping her safe. What would you guys be doing in this moment? Or is anybody putting out the fire?
Right now, Mello is like face to face with them, right? Because he just climbed up the gazebo, right?
Yes.
And he like, Shawty, what the hell is going on? What is happening here?
I don't know. It was just supposed to be a wizarding convention. This isn't me. I don't even have magic.
I'm gonna begin putting out the fire. Just open up my hand and form a cloud of water with create water around.
There we
the
go.
Fire.
That'll work. I'm going to say that since there are only 2 spots that you really need to take care of, that eases up rather quickly now that it has switched more to a more verdant garden and not the dry brambles that it once was. So.
Do I still have the opportunity to talk to the Duchess?
Yes.
So, we dimension shifting. This is what entitles for this wizarding tower? Because you're telling me that this thing is fully funded. What does a fully funded mean? Because I'm starting to feel like the pay to work ratio is a little bit off here.
So I just rolled as to how much of her cool she is able to keep. She rolled a
Wait, let me guess. Nat one?
Three. So you see her brow crease in that irritable way that mothers get when you're accusing them of not cooking dinner correctly. Her jaw clenches and tightens. Her shoulders roll back. Let me make something very, very clear to you. Now, I understand that I have invited you into my space, but that does not give you the authority to speak to me in such a manner. I am just as confused as you, and instead of collaborating and figuring things out like we should be doing as an intelligent patron might, you come out with blame and accusations. So I'm going to step back, as you should, and let's try this again, Mr. Money Mage. I
Mellow
not
twirls his
aware.
wand, sheaths it. Hold on. I'm not accusing you of nothing, ma'am. I'm trying to understand. Is the pay rate? Listen, when you sent me this invitation and you first started writing my name, when you wrote money,
Yes.
did you think that I would be here for any other reason? I'm not here to disrespect you, but I gotta make sure that this check is worth the time and the pay that I am here for. I was told a convention, but now I'm saving people. I'm here to collaborate. I'm here to do something nice. I just need to know that I will be paid handsomely for this work.
Fine. You shall be paid for your endeavors. We can work out a price.
That's all I need. Mello whips out a tome. He starts reading. He's like, you guys let me know how we're going to do this.
Rondes. No. It would be Oathbreaker Carrie, who is the second closest to the dais. Correct?
I think so, yeah.
The armored individual who was guarding the Duchess does come down and speaks to you. She glances at the area. Was anybody hurt in the fray? I understood that you guys were handling a majority of the conflict.
Like flourish his blades, put them in the sheaths. No one of note. No, I think everyone's mostly fine.
Ooh, quick question. Perception check. Because I want to see if you were keeping tabs on the other wizards that may have been in the audience. But for Rondes, who got a 22, and Azim, who got a 17. Azim, you have noticed that a few people, you were in the fray and among the people, and you noticed that the creatures were going after the magic users in this. Rondes, you notice distinctly there are more than a few mages missing. There were so many enemies, so overwhelming a fight, so many screams, and just everything going on. There are mages missing.
I'll alert the group and say, some people have skipped the party, it seems, since everything went down in the Shadowfell.
Yeah, not only they skipped, they didn't enjoy the fun, because I noticed too that the Lonelies nor the Lost, neither of them were attacking a few select mages.
So just a few less mages. That's it. That's all we. I feel. Is that a problem? I don't know. I don't know. That's like a.
There
That's
is
definitely
the
a problem.
side tilt to the helmet that very much denotes her looking at you with some sense of what? Yes, being that they were invited here and now have been stolen away, that might need some ample investigation. Excuse me a moment while I conference with the Duchess. The Duchess and the armored individual go into the castle, and it takes about 10-15 minutes before they come out again. For those mages that are left, here is my suggestion. For the offer of at least 20,000 gold, I would be willing to send you with my advisor
Yes.
to investigate this further.
Can you introduce us to your advisor?
Yeah, that was very quick, Mello. That was very.
Mello takes a knee, bows at the Duchess, hand down. I would be honored to take this mission for 20,000 gold and bring back justice to this kingdom. He presents his wand.
Stand up. I've never seen someone fold so quickly to a bag of gold that has not yet even been presented to them.
But you know what's never gonna fold, Rondez? This treasure chest. Boy, is it hefty.
On the offer to introduce her advisor, the Duchess turns and offers her hand, gracefully showing off, this is Beldeth Elgir. Rondez, you would recognize them as a drow name, which explains one of the reasons she may not be showing her face in the bright sunlight. So, all right, is everybody going to
All right,
take...
just I was unmuting, but I just looked to wait. They're in front of us. They're presenting
Yes.
this person, or just telling
Yes.
us the name?
The one that was in the armor is Beldeth
Okay.
Elgir. That is a drow name, you know, because you grew up in that area.
I'll just look at Beldeth and just give a gentle bow.
Beldeth will bow with a nod of their head. I'm eager to start the investigation. And what we're going to do, and we're going to bypass all the ins and outs and ups and downs of that. I want you guys to roll either Arcana or Investigation. You need to pass a DC of 17. I will allow you to roll twice. So basically giving you advantage on this roll, because I'm going to say that over the course of 3 hours time, you guys have investigated all of this castle. And I will give you information based on that. Sound fair?
Fair to me.
Sounds good to me.
Are we getting right into the recommendation, or do we have time to like kind of recover, rest, anything like that?
I will explain afterwards.
Okay, got you. And so you said Arcana. I got you.
Yep.
I would like to cast guidance before we do this.
Go ahead.
All right.
Yeah, 25. That's that valedictorian roll right there.
Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
That's gonna be a 15 for me.
That's 17 for me.
And I did say the DC was 17, correct? Okay. So, Rondez, your priority right now is making sure that all the fire is out. You pick up on hints of magic that is tracing around the castle and the keep throughout your investigation, but you're not able to quite put a handle on what's going on, because your main focus is making sure that the fire hadn't spread to areas that you weren't aware of. Sound fair? And Mello, what was your role?
Understood.
I was trying to get my perception up. I'm still having a problem with my app, unfortunately. Would you
Okay.
mind telling me?
Do you want to roll Arcana or Investigation? Your Arcana is a 9, and your Investigation is also a 9. So, which would you like to roll?
We'll do Investigation. That's fine.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
You said with advantage too, right?
Yep.
Oh, nice. Okay, so that's a 19.
Okay. With a 19
plus.
You don't have to go further than that. You've already passed the DC.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, cool. My bad.
Okay, so I will resolve Carrie's 20 Arcana. Carrie, you are in a precarious position, being that you have an Infernal Patron, correct?
That is correct.
With your 17 on your investigation, you turn up traces of infernal energy woven into room workings that were etched into the walls of the keep.
He acknowledges and says nothing.
Does not tell the rest of the group.
Nah, not at this stage.
Gotcha. Azim, with your 20, you are very tightly knit with the weave. You are finding that the runes that were carved into everything were carved in such a way that this was not unintentional. This would take weeks to try to pull off. This is something that would have been probably happening even before the Wizard Convention was even thought about.
Interesting.
And would you tell anybody, or?
Yeah, I think for he probably confront the Bell Death Elgir at earliest convenience.
Mm-hmm. So you're talking to Bell Death. What do you say?
Mm-hmm. All right. And these are on the walls, right? Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Check the orb, please.
I'd like to have some questions, right? Okay. I'm just curious. When you guys constructed this area, right? Was it built hand by hand, or was it done with magic by chance?
Well, I'm new to this area, honestly. The castle has been in the Duchess's family for generations. The keep itself is, I want to say at least a few hundred years old.
Okay. Because I'm just looking around and trying to figure out what's up, and I saw some very suspicious runes. Something that, even for myself, it would take me quite a while. So I feel like whatever happened here, something was planned. I don't know if it's for. I don't even think it's for us. Honestly, I think it might be more for the Duchess herself. If you want my 2 cents.
Interesting. I do have to say, your knowledge of the arcane is tantalizing.
Oh, I mean, not to brag or nothing, but I was.
No, brag.
Mellow coughs. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up.
I mean, it's like they call me many things, a man of 1,000 spells, scourge of the plains, but you can just call me Archmaker Azim.
Interesting.
Also, Azim, I just wanted to say thank you for letting me borrow your Lamborghini's carriage the other day. I really appreciated that, brother.
Oh yeah, for sure, bro. I got plenty more, back at the tower. It's like it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing at all.
Oh, I'll keep that in mind. And she kind of goes back off and continues the investigation. Mello, with your well over 20 in your investigation, since you were investigating, this is going to give you a little bit different information. There were the difference between searching the weave and investigation, I'm going to say, is you took the time to ask the people. And in asking the people and seeing what was happening, not just during the time, but around that time, there was reports of a figure in a cloak and a wizard's hat constantly around the castle. He always rode off on a horse that was darker than the darkest night. Would often interact with the market and market stalls, telling that he was making back and forth journeys, not just from here, but also to Waterdeep.
I am going to mention that through kind of just checking around, talking, I don't have a face yet, and I don't have much to go on, but we do know we have got a wizard hat, we got a cloak. I know that seems very not as descriptive as we would have wanted, but we do have a steed that is darker than that. So that is something. I don't see anybody else around here with steeds that dark. So maybe that's something that we should try to look around for.
And you do have information that he travels back and forth to Waterdeep. That's a singular road that travels, it's a 3-day journey. Would that be where you guys would like to go?
Can I suggest that we... Yeah, I would just say just go there. I was going to say an ambush, but I was going to say how are we going to get there fast enough? I would just say, yeah, let's suggest that we go towards Waterdeep.
Would that be okay with everybody?
Oh, I don't.
Waterdeep.
Yeah.
Waterdeep.
Carrie, how do you feel about taking a trip to Waterdeep?
I can swim, but I wouldn't like to go to that particular city.
That's right. You are banished from Waterdeep.
Oh, this is public knowledge.
No, the DM knows.
Yeah, if there's a way that we could reroute, perhaps.
It is possible you might catch them on the road coming back.
I've got some tracking capabilities. We could give that a shot.
Yeah, let's catch them on the road. Yeah, we don't have to go in the city. We don't have to go in the city. Waterdeep's not even that cool. We'll catch them on the road. On the road.
Okay, being how much time we have left, would it be okay if we push the time back to 10 o'clock? Because there are a few parts that I do want to get through before we close out for the night.
Works for me.
Okay. If you guys are okay with me railroading just a little bit so we can get to the next scene.
Sorry, sound check. Am I muted?
You're back.
No, you're back. Now you're muted. Now you're muted.
I'm a natural explorer and would love to assist here where I can.
Good. Okay. So this is what we're going to happen. After talking with the Duchess and Baedeth, you're going to plan out this journey. Not only will the Duchess supply you with whatever you need, but a few folks in the audience are going to give not just their well wishes, but a few gifts and rations as well for you guys. If each of you would like to mark off at least 2 health potions, greater health potions, for protecting the safety and sanctity of the people. And without further ado, you guys do head out for the night. You get a few hours in before the sun sets so low that you do have to make camp. And I do need to know who takes first watch.
I think I could take first watch, since I only need a trance to get a full night's rest, so I'll just stay awake.
I would also like to cook up a hero's feast during this first watch, if that's all right, before heading to bed. As a human, of course, I'll need all 8 hours, but
yeah,
like that to be part of my downtime here.
Sounds good. Anybody else doing anything in the downtime and in the interim? Baedeth is traveling with you, by the way.
I'm probably just chilling with Azim, making a beat, trying to get some wizard bars going.
Sounds good.
Can you spell big? Can you spell the name of the guard, please?
Yeah. Because I may be mispronouncing it, but I will pop it in the.
There.
I will pop
Great.
it in the Roll20.
Thank you. I'll make sure they get their plate first.
Oh,
hero's
that's
feast.
nice. So, when the sun finally sets, that is when she finally removes the armor. The first to fall from the helmet was her hair. Coils and curls of crisp white hair bouncing free from its captivity. Her long ears peeking out of this cloud hinting at her lineage. Her obsidian skin made the sharp features of her face cast glamorous shadows in the firelight. Her full lips pull into a candid expression as her deep blue eyes catch yours. Thank you, she says.
It is my pleasure.
Not yet.
I understand that although my appearance might not show it, we have the same home.
Truly.
We do.
Roll a history for me, please. Okay. With a 10, you recognize this face. You cannot exactly place where, but you have encountered this face before.
Yes. Do I recognize you somewhere in the Underdark? In a particular community, particular temple, particular faction, perhaps? Of course, if this is too much, just share what you wish.
She kind of leans forward and taps her face. Are you hoping to make a connection?
Out of game really quick. I do have a favorite enemy of Drow, just because of, not that they're my enemy, but just because they're something
I
that
love
encounter
how
a
that's
lot.
flavored.
Yeah, right? I would
I
have
will let
advantage
you
on-
roll with advantage then.
Okay, got you. Do that really quick. This is on intelligence checks. Yeah, so I could do it again, right? That's okay.
But one more go. Damn! The
That's
dice
all right.
said I said what I fucking said. Okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
Dang.
I'm looking to make a connection with all of Illustra's children.
Well, if you're so eager to make a connection, be welcome to it.
Perhaps we should chat again post investigation. This has been lovely, and it's been a pleasure to have this introduction.
Could be more pleasurable.
I have no doubts about that at all, Big Eth.
Did I hear any of this?
Were you not like it's not secret? It's not secret. She's not being.
I'm here trying to have some decorum. Like,
I think after like fewing for a little bit, is even gonna shoot a little firebolt near that nearby bush. yo, Runedocks, I need help, bro.
Mello looking at the burning bush like that's some hater shit. Bro was cooking.
man, you got that, Master of the Elements ass. Go ahead, just put it out. You don't
Bro,
need my help.
it's you, bro. You got create water. I got that.
Stamp it out with a Oh, I don't have that spell actually.
I think they get closer. Now.
I just watched. Did I see Azim cast this spell? Did I notice?
Roll stealth.
Okay, yep.
Roll stealth.
Oh, it sounds like
22. No.
Damn.
I gotta do every goddamn thing around here. Kind of angrily get up.
When Rhonda's like walks like towards the bush, I'm also go toward the bush. I'm gonna get closer on this. Like, yo, what the fuck, man?
Look, I didn't know that. I didn't know it was like that. I was just paying my respects. Look, where I'm from, I just like, I immediately went into like people pleasing mode, and I didn't even know it would escalate like that. I was just trying to chat. You know what I mean? Whatever you got going on, I want no parts.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, here, Mister, let me cook you a feast first. Let me bring your plate first.
First of all, your plate was right. First of all, your plate was right there. Never before have you needed me to serve your plate. This is not your first hero's feast.
It's not my first hero's feast. And I know that you let everyone come through, so why you gonna hand her a plate, huh? What's up with
my goodness, bro.
I'm just saying, you saw. She said she like my spell, not you. Let me handle this, okay?
Look, in my party, everybody eats. You know this. Okay?
All right, man, I'm just saying, just watch out. Watch out.
Look, I got home field advantage. I'm gonna just leave it at that.
As they're talking, can Mello like nonchalantly like go towards Belladeth and just like pull out some leftovers from Francois and be like, I don't know if you've tried this or not, but I got too much of it, and yeah, I can't eat all this. Maybe press this out to some of the people around here.
Oh, I will say, you folks really know how to keep a woman fed.
Oh shit! Don't blame. Hey, ain't nothing on me. It's the boy Francois.
Oh, okay. Well, give a Francois, whoever they may be, my regards.
Oh, you don't know Francois? Listen, you gotta come down to the Dancing Flame sometime. He's gonna be working there for the next few weeks. Get you a meal.
Interesting. I'm being invited to do what?
Repeat that for me. My bad.
I'm being invited to do what exactly?
Oh, come and enjoy a meal over at the Dancing Flame. Now my sister, she's got this tavern going.
Oh, your sis. Okay, I see. Off limits,
yeah, she's
right?
In time. It's just free game, I guess. Well, you might want to watch out. She's got kind of like this little vampire that's been thirsting after her for a while, but I don't see it going anywhere. They're not making the move that they need to.
Gotcha. Well, I thank you for your offer. Are you turning in for the night?
I think that'll be all for me. I think I'll commence my long rest now.
Okay.
Mello pulls out from his bag of holding. It's just an unnecessarily like luxury tent. Like the bed floats off the ground. It's got like tea being poured for itself.
Wow. Sounds good. Do the rest of you turn off to sleep before it's your turn for watch?
Yeah, I'll be up for first watch.
Yeah.
I think I should make this with like to rearrange some of the spells first. So like I'm just what's prepared, but then I go to bed.
I will gently remind the party of the benefits of the feast that they just partook in, and head to bed as well. Quick meditation, and then head off to bed.
Okay. So for this last little part, I have a scene for each of you that happens either doing your best or doing your watch. Would that be okay if we go through? We're going to go through in the order of soft initiative. So we're going to start with Carrie. You are on your watch, ever vigilant, ever cautious. But suddenly the scene around you changes. An oh too familiar bar. An oh too familiar woman. Sitting at it. Just the two of you. She turns in the stool that she is sitting in, a drink in hand, and offers it to you.
It's gonna walk up, take a seat next to her at the bar, and just turn to nothingness. Just go, have a rum and ginger ale. Just like bang his hand on the wood. How are you?
The rum and gin slides towards you. No one else there. She smiles. That was quite the scene today.
A little trip to the Shadowfell, so it seems. You know, arcane accoutrement, a spell here, an Eldritch Blast there, a shirt signing there. You know, it's just another day.
Another day. Any hint as to what's going on?
Oh, not really. No. Infernal sigils, though, along the core in the arena. You don't know anything about that, do you?
I might. Depends.
Care to fill me in?
What do you know about the Wand of Orcus?
Can I do a history check on that?
Yes, history or arcana.
Cool. Cause I don't know what the heck that might be. All right. Where we at? History.
Ooh. Let's try arcana.
It's a +2 as well.
Hey.
Arcana.
So, you don't know much about the history of Orcus. It sounded familiar, but being that you are infernal in nature, you would know at least about the only infernal creatures that is trying to take over the Shadowfell from the Raven Queen. Being that it is essentially a god of undeath that raised itself within the Shadowfell and is constantly vying for power. One of the things about him is, one of the reasons he became undead is when he died as a god, he lost his wand. A wand that is still in hiding to this day.
Wait. Like Orcus's wand?
Yes. You see, the little beastie decided he wanted to turn a few lynches into his thrall, so he has been recruiting wizards, if you will. He asked for a little bit of my help, and I figured he could use the distraction because I have a lead. But here's the thing. He needs to stay distracted. His plan needs to work. No one's distracted when everything's going wrong. He's going to be more cautious. So I'm gonna need you to make sure that Waterdeep falls.
His eyes will widen, eyebrows raise. Okay, let's take a couple steps back. First.
Hmm?
Okay, so Orcus's wand, we'll get to that. 2, he's vying for the Raven Queen's domain. He like leans in kind of like as if he's afraid she would hear.
Well, yes. She is one of the major holders of power, but he has been gaining a lot of traction lately.
Curious. And 3, you want Waterdeep to fall.
Well, yes.
In what terms? Like mass destruction, chaos, what's the...
Oh! I'm so sorry. I forgot to tell you. Yeah, I'm part of the plan of why the Shadowfell keeps, popping up a little bit. So if the same thing that happened where you are happens in Waterdeep, but on a bigger scale, because Waterdeep was founded by wizards and holds a lot of wizard schools, wizard towers, wizard things. And Orcus keeps his grubby little hands busy turning wizards into lynches. I have plenty of time to go for the wand.
Interesting. I feel like the Oathbreaker would know this. The events of like Elturel, of like a city being pulled into the Hells, with this idea of like pulling the water deep into the Shadowfell, will kind of like smack into his head. Oh, this is like Elturel all over. Okay. This is difficult. I'm banished from Waterdeep, as you know.
No one says you had to go in.
That is true. So then what do you ask me?
Keep your party busy. Out of most wizards in the realm, they are some of the most powerful magic makers. Keep them off track. Keep them out of the city. They can't stop what they can't get into.
And what do I get for it?
What do you want?
I want something that which even you covet.
Oh?
An object of power. One befitting of this kind of task. I'll let you decide.
Deal. But Waterdeep must fall before you get it.
Okay. But can I have a little something along the road?
Oh?
Maybe a potion or something to disguise myself, just in case. I'll roll for persuasion on this if I need to.
Yes. Roll persuasion. I want to see. DC is going to be 18.
Okay. Rats. Damn. Damn. It was a nat 1. That's so unfortunate.
And you got a +10 to persuasion.
I have a +10 to persuasion. I was banking on that. Okay. Well, it is what it is. Yeah.
She is going to kind of chuckle and just, oh, you're darling. You will get it when you succeed.
Fine. Okay. He'll just like take a sip of his drink and get out of the chair.
As you get out of the chair, the vision vanishes. Moving to Rondez. It is in your sleep, Rondez, that the stream finds you. Old familiar caverns, the songs and dance that fills the air, the art, the artistry, the food that fills your underground home finds you. It is in these familiar places that you walk in silence, the echo of your footsteps that you have become so accustomed to, silent. The people, the faces, the very beings that grace these halls, not here. But in the distance, a light, a form, a dancer that parades herself through the streets before you. What do you do?
A lone dancer, is that right?
Yes.
I'll gently approach. Well, yeah, I'll gently approach. Are they dancing to any music, any sound in particular? You said it's silent, right?
Your footsteps are silent, but probably the music that you are accustomed to hearing within your home space of taverns growing and everything, the liveliness of your home is still present.
I'll just be gently humming along and approaching the dancer.
As you approach this form, this almost amethyst glowing being, long hair sweeping and swaying in the wind as she dances and pirouettes, taking up space and form within the place, and she notices you. She doesn't stop dancing, but she smiles. There you are.
Here I am.
Do you know who this is?
I fear to guess and be wrong. Is this perhaps an aspect of my deity?
Yes.
Oh, I found you. Or you've always been with me, I'm sure, but never this close.
I lost you.
Perhaps not in some time.
For both a moment, I lost you. I was concerned.
Concerned with what?
Darkness. Covered so completely. But I see that you are well.
I believe so. I feel well taken care of in the current composition of my party. I'm surrounded by I think well-meaning people.
Well-meaning, but the danger has not ceased. A shadow follows you.
Shadow follows me. For how long? And for what?
Since leaving.
How would I have not noticed?
Shadows stumble along our feet. They keep with us in ways that we are not privy to. But the light can reveal it.
Understand. Just, can I cast spells here? I just want to cast light on myself.
You cast light, and this... What does this spell look like for you?
Starts with a simple glow in the palms of my hands, and I just kind of place them both on my chest, and it becomes just a gentle glow, an aura emanating around like an outline of my body.
She smiles. You should share your light with others. They would benefit from it. And the
I
closer
believe that's right.
The closer you are to the light, the larger your darkness becomes.
We can't have light without shadow, can we?
No. It's not to be without shadow. It's to recognize the shadow. In recognizing the shadow, we recognize the danger within ourselves.
I understand that. Thank you. I will take that with me and reflect.
Her smile broadens, and she dances away. The vision leaving your form, and when you wake up in the morning, you are well rested. Azim.
Yes.
When you go to take your watch, you're not alone when it happens. When you sit to watch over the camp to make sure that no dangers or threats tend to pass in the night, you find her coming up to sit beside you.
Oh. I didn't expect company.
Do you mind company?
Sorry, could you repeat that? I was laughing a little too much.
Do you mind company?
Ooh, not at all. It's nice to get lonely.
Are you often lonely?
I mean, in my tower, I have many apprentices, skeletons and whatnot, but I gotta say, not many of them are as pretty to look as you, if I could be so bold.
Oh, be bold. So, you spend most of your time in a large tower with your bone?
I'm not. I have met. Oh, it's cold out here, ain't it? Oh my gosh.
Do you need someone to warm you up? How much longer I got left on my watch? Oh man. I think She puts a finger to your lips. I do not wish for you to misunderstand. I'm merely enjoying the carousel ride and not hoping to purchase the whole carnival.
Oh. Well, we got single admission.
So we are of one mind, then?
I think so.
Good. Are you able to be quiet?
As a mouse.
And the camera pans away. So, I know we're running a little bit over time, but I do want to finish up with Mello. The money mage.
Yes.
In your sleep, you find yourself in your tower. But something is wrong. There's this anxious feeling that seizes and grips your chest, and then you hear it. The crying, mini mage, this panicked screech reaching your ears. You look, you search, but you do not find.
Minnie. Is Dad at? Where you at? Minnie. Can I get an investigation check?
Go for it.
That's a 13. My investigation is a +7, so a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So, with your investigation, there is slight differences in the room. Odds and ends that are out of place. Places that you wouldn't place them. This may not be your tower.
What 9 hells is going on here? Everything feels similar, but really different. Can I go outside of the room that I'm in? Can I investigate the tower?
Yes.
That is a 7 plus my 7, 14.
You look, you find more wrongness, find more differences, hear more screaming, but no mini mage.
Son, where are you? Where are you?
How eager you search for him. The voice that comes to you. Your voice who comes to you.
Desperately. With each passing second, it becomes from like a worrisome, almost to a frantic, almost an anxiety attack. As if I'm thrashing the room apart in ways that he can't even find. He can't even hide in these crevices, but I'm thrashing it anyway because I'm that just senselessly trying to find it. Yes.
You feel a presence behind you.
I slowly turn.
And you look. It's your form, your body, your smirk. But there is a side of his face that has fallen and sunken in, the flesh no longer keeping to the skin, no longer alive, no longer given the form that you hold.
No, you're not real.
Wands
This
down,
isn't real.
wands down, it's a dream.
In a panic, in like knowing exactly what this is, knowing that this is the Lich of Mello, he frantically grabs for tomes, anything that he can draw any form of arcane or archaic power from. He has lost the fact that he might even have an inkling that this is a dream. Just seeing this version of him in front of himself.
Everything you
right
pick
now.
up turns to ash, to dust, given lifelessness, void. till you're left with nothing. Just you and him. Forced to face what could be an inevitability.
Mellow paces back and forth. You're not real. You're not fucking real. You can't be here. This isn't your realm. This isn't your dimension. You're not here. What do you want?
I'm here to offer you something.
This again. Let's hear it.
A philosopher's stone. Or at least the possibility of one.
You offer me something that I've already perfected.
Perfected, yes. But what does it cost you? How much does it cost to make one? When I have a way of you getting one, no effort, for free.
He snaps out of it for a second, out of the tantalizing thought of another philosopher's stone. Where is my son?
He's fine. You know I would never harm him.
He breathes. Okay.
But the
What are
same
we talking
cannot be said for your enemies. The same could not be said for others. And that is why I am here. Yes, you are powerful. But the reason I became what I am is he mattered more than the rest of existence. He mattered more than safety, security, money, privilege, power. And I'm here to offer you a chance to make sure that he continues. The spell that is being placed on Waterdeep can be altered so that every life lost falls into your will. A free philosopher's stone, something so simple, a rune here, a change there, and it's yours. No mess, no fuss. A simple exchange.
Becoming overly whelmed by his greed, and backed up by the thought of doing something to keep Minnie safe, Mello silently agrees to listen to what needs to be done.
The rest of your dream is him going over each and every instruction, pointing out which runes to be changed, pointing out which runes to keep, pointing out which to add, and where they're going to be found. And at the end of the dream, he rides off in a horse darker than midnight. And that's where we're going to leave it for today, folks!
Damn. Well done, Tomasi.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
That was a game. That was a game. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Tomasi.
Oh my god, I am
Sensational.
That was a game.
Everybody say bye!
Yeah, bye bye.
Peace, y'all.
Bye, guys. See y'all later. Thank you.